Back and what's going on, Seaville? We are very excited to have our next guest in the house, Matt Boomer McDowell. The crowd goes wild.
Show us your sugar bear.
He's dead.
Way to go, John.
Sorry.
The sugar bear is dead. Welcome to the show, Boomer.
Hey, well, thanks for having me.
It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys too.
Now, I'm trying to figure out where to start with Boomer because he just is kind of an all-arounder.
Yeah.
All-arounder
it's called ADD.
Oh, ADD.
Let's start with your MMA affiliation and what you're doing for that.
Well, I'm a big fan of mixed martial arts. I've never been a big fan of sports, really. I was always in the arts growing up, music, choir, drama, all that good stuff.
We'll get back to that.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And I work for the government, so I spent a lot of time over in Iraq and Afghanistan the past 3 or 4 years, and I saw a mixed martial arts event, and that was kind of my way to escape when I was out there, trying to follow these guys, and it just kind of took me away following mixed martial arts. And so I just really kind of fell in love with it, and really the community. I was in the Marine Corps before I came here to Charlottesville, and one of the aspects that I really miss of the Marine Corps is the camaraderie that we have with each other. You know, the kind of the brotherhood, the sisterhood that we have with all Marines. And in a lot of ways, the mixed martial arts community and the industry kind of has that same feel, that same kind of warrior culture, but you kind of take care of each other and you respect each other. So it kind of filled, kind of that gap in my life from the Marine Corps here in Charlottesville. And just from that, I've met a lot of great people in the industry. I blog some and write some mixed martial arts articles and things like that. And through that, I've met a lot of great friends now over the years. And I'm working on a site. It's called FightNightTV.com.
Fight Night?
FightNightTV.com, all one word. And I actually got the idea when I was out in Afghanistan this last time, because in mixed martial arts, it's kind of, you have a lot of casual fans. You know, it's very rare that you find someone who's like fanatical, like just follows everybody and all the different aspects. But you have a lot of people that know a little bit about it. So, my idea was, most of the MMA sites out there right now are for the fanatics. You can't just really kind of jump in and understand what's going on, understand the industry, understand the culture. And there's also a lot of questions about it that I've kind of had some exposure to. So Fight Night TV I was going to start, and it's just kind of a short webisode just on the upcoming fights, so you can have something intelligent to talk with your friends about who's fighting, what's going to be going on. Questions about the industry. I've had a lot of people ask me questions, and so just answering those and kind of on a broader scope, because people, don't understand the different promotions, they don't understand the different laws of the different states.
Yeah, that would be me.
And so, and it was just kind of an idea I've been mulling around, and I've had a lot of issues with the coders that I've hired, and so, I mean, it's kind of the business aspect. I started an LLC when I was actually in Afghanistan, Boomer LLC, and it's for kind of mixed martial arts promotion. So I was gonna start this site, and also I wanted to start a local event, because mixed martial arts is the fastest growing sport in America. It has been for the last 2 or 3 years.
Why do you think that is?
Good question, but I can't fully answer that with the time that's in the show.
We'll have to have you back.
There you go. I really think that it kind of hit on an aspect that's kind of missing in our society. And in a lot of different ways, I think people are drawn to it because it is an expression of emotion that's usually looked down upon in society. But it teaches young men and women now across the world, since it's grown global, a positive way to redirect certain types of emotion and still teach respect and still have honor, and to where those emotions don't consume your life to where it becomes your identity. It kind of helps you have an outlet for just a lot of things that are going on internally. One aspect of it, not that in the totality of why I think it's grown.
Right.
You've also had some ingenious business people behind it. The UFC, Dana White, has done a lot of good business moves and good business strategies to legitimize the sport. Before, 10 years ago, MMA was almost outlawed, banned. And now, you have, I think, 48 of the states have, codified rules to govern mixed martial arts.
The other thing that's interesting about it is it's more like an ass kicking, because you got all these different, you got jiu-jitsu and you got many other different aspects of martial arts, as well as boxing and as well as just straight up kickboxing.
Right.
All of that is combined, and it lends itself to letting even that person who may excel in one of those that's not boxing, whereas boxing's boxing, and that was all we had before mixed martial arts, and now this has allowed it a much bigger span of people to
come together and fight, right?
Exactly, and that's what a lot of people don't understand is that people say, well, why is it in a cage? Well, why and it's kind of had a bad rap for a long time, but the whole show is conducive to multiple mixed martial arts styles. It's very rule based. There are a lot of rules. It's not human cockfighting that a lot of people who don't know about the sport have labeled it. There's reasons for everything that happens. There's a reason that people fight in the cage. There's reasons that it's like in boxing, you can be knocked out several times and you have 10 seconds to get back up, and that causes lots of damage. In mixed martial arts, the first time that you lose any sort of consciousness, the match is over with. And there's just a lot of rules. There's no one who's ever been killed in mixed martial arts, and there are more serious injuries that actually happen in football and other sports like that than actually in mixed martial arts. So I mean, just because of how kind of the sport started in its inception and how it was portrayed in mainstream media and society has kind of given it a bad rap, and people who haven't followed that evolution still kind of have that old mindset of what mixed martial arts is.
Well, I mean, it's the whole gladiator mentality. It's been around forever, and it's not going to go anywhere.
It's not going to go away.
It's not going to go away, so you might as well incorporate it and make it positive.
That's right.
So, Boomer, we have to wrap, but why don't you tell our viewers where they can read your blog and your Fight Night TV, any contact information? Or
well, you can go to fightnighttv.com. Hopefully it'll be up soon. It's kind of a beta site right now with a test show on there. And then you can look me up on Facebook, Matt McDowell, Matt Boomer McDowell. All my friends call me Boomer, so that's how
the camera is your friend, Boomer.
MMA community knows me. Or you can catch me in John and Lana's acting class. On Wednesday nights.
Nice plug.
Thank you. Hollywood Theater Lab.
That's right. That's right. So.
All right, Boomer, thank you so much for coming on. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Great to have you.
We'll have you back
Sounds
to
great.
talk more about it. Maybe we can get some footage of you on the road with some MMA stuff.
Sounds great.
Great, thanks.